All right, there we go. Almost forgot to record. Sorry, I had to stop sharing my screen so I could record. All right, so you guys know, go ahead and log into Kahoot.
Oh, Hannah, I'm unmuted. Hannah, I'm unmuted. I did it just for you.
All right, you guys see the code?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and type in the code. You know what? Today, Miss Utsy will even let y'all use nicknames, because y'all know, do I let y'all use nicknames?
No, don't either.
But I will even let, as long as it's appropriate, school appropriate, you can even use a nickname today.
Like if I put so cool on, you would delete it. And it have my name on it.
Sure, hope there's some way. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I had to unmute that. I had to mute that Kahoot.
Mr. McDonald don't let us use nicknames.
Oh, good. So I'm not the only one, huh? So y'all be trying to make me seem like I'm mean because I don't let y'all use nicknames.
Yeah.
Can I put Scooter McScooter 25 for my name? No, you cannot.
Who is that?
I don't know. You'd be surprised the names I've seen.
If I put so cool, you would still delete it. Because it still got my name, but after it just put so cool, you just still delete it. Than you.
I think Antonio's joining us. Hi, Antonio.
Hi.
Antonio, go ahead. How are you today?
Good.
Good. I'm glad you joined us. All right, Antonio, we're about to play a Kahoot game on similes and metaphors because that's what you guys have been learning this week.
Okay.
So do you have another device that you can get to play the Kahoot on?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see my game pin on here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Go ahead and get logged in and put in the game pin.
Okay.
How come I don't see Rashaya? You're not in here.
Yes, she is. She just muted.
No, I'm talking about she's not in the Kahoot game.
I don't know.
Let's see. Trinity, Treasure, and Maisha. I don't see you either, Beatrice.
And I'm not muted.
There's Beatrice. There's Rashaya.
I don't have another device, but I can put this Zoom inside a small tab, and then I can play Kahoot at the same time.
Okay, that works too. You're gonna do a split screen? That's fine. Hold on, guys. I got people asking me for the Zoom password.
It's on Facebook.
I know. It is. Let's see.
Miss Ursy, my mama, she got the Zoom password from Class Dojo.
Yep, I put it on Class Dojo too.
Hello. Wait a minute.
Pew, pew, pew. Is it chocolate? No. Oh, my hair looks a mess.
Okay. All right, well, I wrote down the code, and so if someone joins us, they can just put in the code once they get here. All right? All right, so we ready? Are you in, Antonio? Everybody in? All right, here we go.
already been on 2.
You got 2 of them, right?
Well, I gotta do
Are you ready?
this. She can hear you too.
Which I make
Which
sense?
simile makes sense? When Leslie turned out the light, the room got... Ooh, child, everybody got that one right. It got as dark as night. Is this a simile or a metaphor where it says when Leslie turned out the light, the room got as dark as night? Is that a simile or a metaphor?
A metaphor.
It's a simile. A simile.
It is a simile because it's using the word as. It is comparing two things. Yes, that's what it's doing, but it's comparing it using like or as. So it's comparing her turning out the light in the room being as dark as night.
Do you want this?
All right. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, we got Treasure in first. We got Queen Bee in second, Antonio in third, Trench Ryan in fourth, and then Shasha there at the end. All right, let's keep moving.
Not funny, but why I gotta be right?
Does the sentence contain a simile or metaphor? Chloe and Ella are like two peas in a pod.
This is hard.
Ooh, okay, looks like we have some confusion on this one. Let me tell you why it's a simile. It is a simile because it is comparing two things. Who can tell me what two things are being compared here?
Chloe and
Emily.
Well, Chloe and Ella are being compared to what?
2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a pod. Do they use the word like or as to make that comparison?
No.
Really?
No, yes.
The word like right here?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So that is why it is a simile. Now, if this word like was not here, if like or as was not there, then it wouldn't be a simile. It'd be a metaphor. Okay?
Okay, now I get it.
All right. Let's try another one. Oh, Queen Bee came to the front.
Yeah.
Then we got Treasure, Antonio, Trench Ryan. All right, here we go. Following sentence contains a simile or is it a simile or a metaphor? Katie thought the mile run was a piece of cake.
Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong thing.
That's what they always say, Shasha. So this is a metaphor.
It was a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. Tell me why. Who can raise their hand and tell me why it's a metaphor? Why, Beatrice?
Because it doesn't have like or as.
Right. It is comparing two things. It's comparing the mile run and Katie thinking the mile run to a piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
It's not about the mile run to a piece of cake. So it's comparing the run to a piece of cake. And it does not use like or as. So that's why it is a metaphor. Ooh, Maisha, it says you on fire, girl.
What?
Maisha, it says you're on fire.
This
What does the metaphor mean? The last question on the test was a hard nut to crack. What does that metaphor mean? Because it's one thing to know if it's a simile or a metaphor, but you also have to be able to understand its meaning. Yep, difficult to understand. Good job. Let's see, I got that one. Some of y'all didn't answer. What are we doing over there?
not me.
Hello?
Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, I think
Where did
so.
Treasure go?
Yeah, she not up there no more.
Treasure, why you not up here anymore?
I don't know.
You just decided you was gonna eat snacks instead of do the lesson?
I mean, it's that handle.
But your name's not up here. Did you get out?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I'm still in
Just
the
like
game.
you, girl. Okay. What does the simile as easy as pie mean?
This chips are really good though.
Good, we all got that one. That's an easy one. You guys hear that one all the time. Oh, it's a piece of cake or it's easy as pie. What does this metaphor mean? Tessa clammed up and refused to say anything.
These chips are really good.
Ah,
Ooh.
she became silent. Good. Tell me, oh, sorry. Okay, yes, it's a metaphor. Okay. Where's Trinity? Is she not on here anymore?
She got
I pressed the
it.
wrong one on accident.
You said what?
I accidentally pressed the wrong one.
But your name should still be on here. Are you still logged in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they just don't get it.
Oh,
right.
you know what? That's because they only show the top 5. Duh, Miss Utsy. I knew that. I don't know.
I'm done.
Which simile makes sense? When Marcy played hide and seek, she tried to stay blank.
This
Oh, good. As quiet as a mouse was the right answer. Because we all know that mice are quiet. So, and when you play hide and seek, you want to try to be quiet. All right. And why is that a simile? Someone tell me why that's a simile. Shy. What makes that a simile?
stop calling me.
Yeah, you
Who wants to help her out? What makes this a simile?
I know.
Oh, because they don't have
Because it has as.
It does, and it's comparing two things, right? It's comparing Marcy to being quiet like a mouse. Fine.
Miss Utsy,
Yes, ma'am.
can I leave the meeting and join again? My computer's not really working right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Here's the next one. Eric felt like a fish out of the water until he learned his new position. What does that simile mean? You know that one means?
Hey, yes, sir.
Yep, most of us got that one. It out of place. He felt out of place. You guys are trading places all over this game with these spots. What does this metaphor mean? Sam complained of having butterflies in her stomach before singing.
I heard this one a lot of times.
Yeah, this is a very, very common figure of speech. Yes.
They be in the movies and stuff.
They always talk about how they have butterflies in their stomach when they're really
It's only
nervous
12 of
about
us now?
doing something.
Oh.
All right. Now, It's not literal. This is why it's figurative language, because this is non-literal. No one can have butterflies in their stomach, and if they do, they need to seek some help. Hey, Olivia. I think Olivia's joined us, folks.
Oh.
Hi, Olivia. She's connecting to her audio.
Let's see your green.
Olivia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Olivia, we are playing a Kahoots. Do you happen to have another device, like a cell phone or something that you could use to get on to play Kahoot?
Yeah.
Why don't you grab that really quick?
Okay.
You got it? And then go ahead and get on Kahoot. We'll wait for you.
Miss Utsy, I'm in second place. Who in front of me? Queen? B? Huh?
Who's
That's
that?
big.
Oh.
Y'all done. Y'all people don't know.
Okay, Olivia, do you know the game pin?
Yes.
It's down here at the bottom. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Olivia,
I
I
got in
told the kids
trouble.
today, you guys can even use nicknames today.
Okay.
Ooh, she's stealing.
So just let me know when you're in, Livy Bibby.
Okay.
Ooh, she's stealing.
I'm in.
Great. All right, let's do this.
Who is that?
Does the sentence contain a simile or a metaphor? The angry dog chased me down the street.
Get
I can't wait to see our answers for this one.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
your face.
This was a tricky one and y'all fell for it. It's neither. The angry dog chased me down the street is neither a metaphor nor a simile, because this is a literal statement. That is literal. That is true. Rashaya, I think you're breaking up, honey. But yes, this is not a simile or a metaphor, because it is a literal statement. The angry dog chased me down the street. Like, that's true. That's literal. Now, if it had said something like, the angry dog that looks like a werewolf chased me down the street, then that would be different. Now we're talking about that's a simile. But nope, this is neither. It's not a simile nor a metaphor. Is this a simile or a metaphor? Cindy's so smart. She's like a walking encyclopedia. It is a simile. Someone tell me why it's a simile. Antonio, why is this a simile and not a metaphor?
It has like.
It's using the word like. And it's comparing two things. It's comparing how smart Cindy is to an encyclopedia. So it's a simile, and it's doing that using the word like. Oh, Treasure. Treasure's so cool. Coming on up there. Which simile makes sense? Karen was strong, so the box was blank to her.
Oh, I pressed the one.
Yeah, light as a feather. If she was super strong, that means the box was light as a feather. They're trying to compare her strength to the feather. So that's a simile. It can't be as light as an elephant. When has an elephant been light?
200 pounds.
Or as light as a monkey. I can't imagine they're probably not too light either. They're at least not as light as
The
a
babies are.
Yeah, maybe the baby. And they're so cute too.
They so cute.
I never seen a monkey baby. However you say them.
I have. It's so cute.
Yay.
The simile busy as a bee means yes, you work very hard. Some of you have been busy as bees lately, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we gotta let Beatrice back in. Oh, Sasha, you got there to the top. We got Antonio in second, Treasure So Cool in third, Queen Bee, then we got Mama. You only have 4 more left. What does the simile move like a snail mean? This is my husband. He moves like a snail.
Sleep.
Oh no.
That's
Papa don't. Papa don't.
Yes, goes very slowly. And it's a simile because you would be comparing someone or something to this snail using the word like. And just like I said, that's my husband, y'all. He moves like a snail in everything he does. He's over here right now.
No, this not lotion.
They don't care.
It's chapstick. Oh.
They're not even listening.
Move it this way.
All right, which simile makes sense in the following sentence? The pizza was delivered.
Don't buttons move quick because I just wondering because like
Yeah.
none of these make sense.
Okay.
At all.
Shasha, you said
Oh,
none
as quick as a wink.
as a wink. So, Rashaya,
Because
Shasha, wink for me.
yeah.
Wink for me. Did you wink?
Yeah.
Was that quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it was as quick as a wink. Buttons aren't quick, neither are bears. So those other two would make sense to finish that sentence for you.
No, somebody probably not gonna.
Oh, Antonio has taken
No!
the spot. All right, I think y'all only got 3 more tries to try to get to that top spot. Trinity's on fire, it says though. So y'all better watch out for Trin. Sentence contains a simile or a metaphor. Maria wanted to get home fast, so she ran like the wind. Is that a simile or a metaphor? Or neither? Oh, it is a metaphor.
It got like it.
I'm sorry, not metaphor, but simile.
Send me
Yeah.
that. It's live.
Let's see, Trinity, tell me why it's a simile and not a metaphor.
Because it has like and comparing things.
Good. It's comparing 2 things using the word like. Okay, I want you guys to remember too that they compare 2 things. Okay, so don't forget that part. So they're comparing how fast she ran to what? They're comparing how fast she ran to what?
The wind.
Oh, the wind.
Good. Oh, Antonio, she knocked you out. That's all right. Treasure So Cool back there at that top spot. This is the last one, guys. Simile or metaphor. The brain is a sponge because it absorbs an incredible amount of information. Is that a simile, metaphor, or neither? It's a metaphor. It is a metaphor because it is comparing 2 things, but it's not using like or as. So the brain is a sponge because it absorbs an incredible amount of information. It's comparing the brain to a what?
It's
Sponge.
Sponge, okay? But it's not doing that using like or as. So that's what makes it a metaphor. So guys, remember, basically, similes and metaphors do the same thing. They both compare something to something else. It's just that one of them does it using like or as, which is your similes, and the other one doesn't, which is metaphors. So they're very much the same thing or do the same job. Y'all ready to see final scores?
yes.
Someone give me a drum roll. In third place, we have Antonio. Nice job, Antonio. In second place, we have Shy Shy. And in first place, we have Treasure So Cool.
Yay!
And then our runners up, we had in fourth place Trentrin, and then I think that said Beatrice in fifth place. I couldn't see, it went away so fast. All right, so here we go. You guys can see your points there if you wanted to see your points. All right.
Wow.
Olivia, did you got in, right? I want to make sure you were in here.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know you got a late start, so it was kind of hard for you to get caught up with all the points everybody had. But I'm glad you came. All right, guys. So one thing I want to talk about before I let you guys go, because we are done with our Kahoot. All right, first of all, are there any questions from anybody about any of the lessons this week?
Me? I meant mine. It was something else.
Antonio, go for it.
Yeah. It was about so from the Grinch one, do we take the similes and metaphors from the Grinch story and put it on the metaphors?
Okay, so let's look at that so I can know exactly what it is we're talking about. So that was today. That's today's lesson, right?
Yes.
What is today? Today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
The 15th.
All right, so Antonio, you watched the video lesson, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so then you went to the Grinch, and basically what you're going to do is when you do the Grinch, you're going to try to find all of the similes that are in that song.
Okay.
And metaphors, sorry, similes and metaphors, both of them. So when I open this up, my computer's running really, really slow. So when I open this up, it's going to pull up the Grinch theme song. So you're going to have to read through the theme song, and then you're going to find all of the similes and all of the metaphors, okay? Now, it says that you can write them or you can type them in here if you wanted to. So like the similes that I found, you could literally type on here whatever it is that the simile was in the song. But I also think I said in the directions you can highlight. So if you find it easier to highlight, so for example, you are as cuddly as a cactus. That would be a what? Simile or metaphor?
Oh, simile.
Simile. It's comparing him to a cactus. So then I could just highlight it. And I said that in the video. So guys, also I am attaching with every day of the lessons a video walkthrough that will walk you through the lessons and tell you exactly what to do and how to do the lessons for the day. So in my walkthrough video for Wednesday, I talked about this page and I talked about how you can just go through and highlight the similes and metaphors when you find them, like I just did. Okay, you don't have to type down here because that's going to just take more time. I don't want to take more time from you. I want it to be easy, okay? You're as charming as an eel. That would be another one. So then you could just go and just highlight them. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody saw how I did that? I just used that little highlight tool up there. If you forget, go find my Wednesday video and it will show you how to do that. All right. Okay. So I'm going to undo that. Any other questions about assignments so far this week or anything with ELA this week that you need cleared up or you're struggling with? No? Okay, so just like I was saying, I'm putting videos with the lessons. You see how this says here, Ashley Wright posted a new material Wednesday, 4:15 lesson walkthrough. Those are the walkthrough videos. So if you click on them, I'm literally talking about the lesson for the day. There's one on there for Monday and Tuesday too. Hey, 5th grade, it's Miss Udsey, ready to talk to you about Wednesday's lesson. And then I just kind of talk about it. Wednesday. So let's talk about what you're going to do in ELA today. So first you're going to watch a video lesson. Why do I keep hearing myself? There's a video, YouTube video on similes and metaphors. You are still working with similes and metaphors. Okay. Everybody saw that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got that. So just know there's a video for every day of the lessons, okay? All right. Are we good? Mm-hmm. All right. You know Mrs. Wheeler has a session at 3 for math if you need that, so check her out. My computer's gonna die on y'all here in a minute too, so I need to make this quick. Also, I don't know, did Mr. McDonald talk to you guys about being reading buddies for kindergartners, 1st and 2nd graders?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is there anyone who's interested in doing that?
I am.
Trinity, I got you. And Rashaya, I think I got you from last time when I asked. Beatrice, got you. My, are you interested? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Antonio, I got you. Livy Bivy, I got you. And Treasure. Okay, so basically everybody, huh?
Can I do it with my cousin or something? He's in 2nd grade.
Well, the way it's going to work, Treasure, is this is how it's going to work. First of all, tomorrow, we are going to have a Zoom meeting to talk about this. So we're inviting all of the kids who are interested in doing this to come to the Zoom meeting tomorrow. It's going to be at 1 o'clock. It's at 1. And it's posted in the Facebook group. I posted it in there earlier today. So the link and stuff is in there. We will be showing you how you're going to do it because you're going to use Epic Books to be able to record. Those are the books that you're going to read. And basically, you're going to record yourself reading, or you can record, we can show you guys how to do a screencast. We'll kind of talk more about it tomorrow.
Screen record?
A screen recording. So kind of like you guys see how I shared my screen with you and you guys can see everything on my screen. Mm-hmm. There's a way you guys can do that when you're reading your book so that the kids would be able to see the book and the pages and the pictures in the book from Epic, and they'll hear your voice reading it to them. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So they'll be able to see the book and hear you read at the same time. And then basically we would just share that recording of you guys reading on the kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade Facebook pages so that they can see them. So that's kind of how it's going to work. And we'll talk more about it tomorrow. Yes, Trinity.
So it's going to be like when y'all do it to like read with us, we supposed to talk about the book too or no?
You don't have to talk about it. You're just reading it.
Okay.
No, you're just reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has anyone been on the Facebook group checking out the read alouds that Mrs. Wheeler and I have been doing? Okay. Mrs. Wheeler did a whole read aloud. She read The Losers Club. It's on Facebook. So she read that whole book on there. You guys can go on Facebook and you can go to the Losers Club topic and you can go back and you can listen to that whole book. They're all recorded in there. I just started the Watsons Go to Birmingham. So you can go to Facebook. I'm on chapter 3. So if you missed chapter 1, 2, or 3, just go to the Facebook group under topics, Watsons Go to Birmingham, and you can go back and you can listen to chapters 1, 2, and 3. Watsons Go to Birmingham is really good. It's funny too. Losers Club is good too. So if you got some free time, you want something to do, go ahead, go back and listen to that, okay? All right, guys. Well, adios. I guess until next time, I'll see some of you Friday for Fun Friday. All right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.